I think a lot of us deem it necessary to hide our pain away from ourselves. I think deep down, a lot of us are hurt. A lot of us are in pain. A lot of us are suffering, right? And we believe that facing the things that are affecting us means that we're broken, right? Or there's something wrong with us. Or we believe that avoiding them, right? Avoiding the things that are affecting us is going to somehow make them go away. And this is one of the worst things that we can possibly do. And if this is you, and if this is what you're experiencing in this moment, if you've been avoiding your pain, avoiding your suffering, avoiding your hurt for a long while, right? If this is you in this moment, the only thing that I want to say to you is that it's okay to not be okay. It is okay to feel how you feel. It is okay to feel hurt. It is okay to feel pain. It is okay to feel some degree of suffering. You are human. You're not a robot, right? So here's the thing that I need you to understand, right? Whatever it is that you don't own owns you. And so whenever you take your pain, whenever you take your hurt and you roll it up and you stuff it in the back and you believe that avoiding it is going to somehow make it go away, not only are you perpetuating the cycle of keeping your hurt or keeping yourself tied to your hurt and your pain, but you're strengthening it, right? Whatever it is that you resist has no choice but to persist in your life. And so your avoidance of it is tying you to it. Your avoidance of it is keeping it in your life. You have to allow yourself to admit that you're hurt in this moment, right? You have to allow yourself to face the things that you're avoiding and that you're running away from, right? I think the first step in healing is to first admit that we're hurt, right? Is to first own up the fact that we're not okay, right? I used this analogy in a previous video, right? When I said that whenever it is that you avoid certain things that are affecting you, it's sort of like you have a big open wound in your chest, right? A big open wound in your chest. And visually with your eyes, you look down and you see that the wound is there. But even though you see that the wound is there with your eyes, you have not mentally acknowledged it. You have not admitted to it, right? And so you leaving the wound unattended, it grows worse every passing day, right? It gets worse every single day. And the same things apply to our hurt. The same things apply to our pain. The same things apply to, the things that we're running away from in our past, right? The same thing applies to our trauma. Whenever we don't face it, whenever we don't own up to it, it only gets continuously worse. It only gets worse, right? When you go to a doctor, the first thing that the doctor has to do is to first find out what it is that is affecting you. Before the doctor can give you any cure, the doctor first has to identify what the issue is, right? You have to say to the doctor, I'm feeling so and so in this moment. I'm feeling pain right here. I'm feeling some discomfort right here, right? You have to admit those things, right? So why do we do those things with our physical pain, right? But we don't do those things with the things that we're facing internally, right? With the pain that we're facing within. You have to do the same thing. The only way for you to heal, or the first step in healing, is to first admit that you're hurt. Admitting that you're hurt doesn't mean that you're broken, right? It simply means that you're human, right? A lot of us don't realize this, but most of us are really just suffering from the same programming. A lot of us came into this world and we have literally adopted all these negative beliefs, negative ideologies, negative perspectives from the world, and we're just living through someone else's story. It's really not who we are. When you admit to the fact that you're hurt, you're not admitting that, in a sense, the real part of you is hurt. is simply just a false identification. And I've said this so many times before, none of the things that we identify ourselves with aren't truly us. They aren't us at all. These are just things that we have, I guess, adopted as a result of this world. We've come into this world, and a lot of us got placed with parents who probably didn't even know what the hell they were doing, right? You know, a lot of us had certain negative experiences, and a lot of those negative experiences generated feelings within us, traumas within us, pains within us, right? And all we're doing is holding on to them, holding on to the past, right? These things that we have adopted aren't really who we truly are. You came into this world as a free soul. You came into this world with love. You came into this world with freedom. You came into this world with peace. You came into this world with authenticity. Those are the things that you truly are. None of these things that you're avoiding aren't you. But if you hold on to them, then temporarily they do become you, right? If you avoid them, then they're literally controlling every single aspect of your life and your well-being. Most of us don't even know, or we've lost touch of what it feels like to wake up with a smile on our face. Most of us have lost touch with waking up and feeling a sense of peace. Most of us have lost touch with waking up and feeling a sense of happiness, right? Because of these things that we're avoiding, these things that we're not facing, these things that a lot of us even aren't aware of, right? We're suffering internally. We feel broken internally, and avoiding them, not identifying them, is only going to make them worse, right? Anton DeMello has this quote, and I say this so much, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's such a brilliant quote in which he says, what you are not aware of, you are not in control of, right? Or what you are aware of, you are in control of. What you are not aware of is in control of you, right? From time to time I mess it up, but this quote simply means that you have to, in a sense, not only bring awareness to the things that are affecting you, right? But face them as well. Own up to them. Don't necessarily take them in as a part of you to say, okay, my anger, my pain, my resentment, is the real me. But more so saying that the real you is holding on to them. The real you is tying yourself to them. Your avoidance of them is keeping them in your life. And you have to find, I guess, the strength and the courage to face them. The only way to come out on the other side and to rediscover the true nature of who we are, the true aspect of who we are, is by first admittance to the things that we're running away from, right? Is to first face them. Running from them isn't going to make it any better. Waking up every day and telling yourself, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, when you know deep down you're not okay, is not going to make you okay, right? It truly isn't. It's not. Own up to them. Face them. Admit to them, right? That truly is the only way you're going to receive the healing that you need. And I really believe that very often, or not very often, but all the time, right? 100% of the time, the healing that we desire, the healing that we need, is in the form of the love that we're withholding from ourselves. A lot of us truly don't give ourselves the love that we need. A lot of us don't give ourselves the compassion that we need. A lot of us don't give ourselves the patience and the grace that we truly need. A lot of us go out into the world and we might have family, friends, or people we don't know, and we try to give them more love, compassion, and grace and empathy than we do ourselves, right? We neglect ourselves, but we try to pour into other people. You can't pour into others if you first haven't rediscovered your source. You can't make others happy from a place of unhappiness. You can't love others if you first haven't identified, the love for yourself. And all these things that you're avoiding is in a sense blocking you from your abundance. And when I say abundance, I'm really talking about your love, your happiness, your peace, your joy. Those are the things that are really true abundance in this world, right? The things that you're running away from are serving as barriers, to you getting in touch with the nature of who you truly are. You have to first face yourself. You have to first look yourself in the mirror and say, in this moment, I'm not okay. I'm in pain. I'm hurting. I'm suffering. Right? You have to face yourself. And when you do face yourself, when you do identify those things, right? You have to begin to give yourself the love that you would expect from a friend or from a romantic partner. You have to begin to pour into yourself. A lot of us are expecting love from the world. A lot of us are expecting people to come into our lives and give us the healing that we need. Only you can heal yourself. And when I say heal yourself, I'm really going back to what I talked about, in which I said, give yourself the love that you seek from this world. Because love is the greatest cure. That is what I truly mean. Right? Giving yourself the compassion that you seek. Giving yourself the empathy that you desire. Right? That's the cure that you need. You've identified with these things for so long that you've lost touch with who you truly are. You've been avoiding them for so long, and the more you avoid them, the more they persist. Right? You're feeling wounded. That's okay. You feel hurt. That's okay. You're in pain. That's okay. Acknowledging them doesn't mean that you're saying that is who you truly are. No. You're just saying that you're going through these things in this moment. But what I need you guys to understand is that you are not your hurt. You're not your pain. You're not your past. You're not your trauma. You are not your depression. You are none of these things. I always make the analogy of the sky, right? Whenever we say the sky is dark, very often we equate it to the sky itself being dark. But the sky is never truly dark. The sky is the sky. The clouds are dark. Right? The sky goes through periods in which it has dark clouds. So if the sky goes through dark clouds, why shouldn't you? Right? If the sky experiences dark clouds, then it only makes sense that in our human experience, in our time on this earth, we're going to go through dark clouds as well. I've been through my share. Right? All of us at some point, we have to, not necessarily have to go through them, but we do go through them because at certain points in our life, we don't have necessarily the necessary wisdom or knowledge or understanding. Or in a sense, a lot of us feel as if we were just dropped on this earth and we didn't receive the necessary guidance. So, at some point we do fall. But even though we fall, we still have the capability to make our way home, to make our way back to ourselves, right? It's kind of like the story of the prodigal son who lost his way and he found his way back home. We can find our way back home. Right? Feeling lost doesn't mean we're disconnected from ourselves. Feeling lost doesn't mean we're disconnected from the love that lies within us. Feeling lost doesn't mean we're disconnected from the freedom, the peace, the happiness, the joy that we seek. It just means that our eyes are closed in this moment. Our hearts are closed off in this moment. But you can always open them. You can always regain your sight. You can always regain your love. But the first step in doing so is admittance. Is to first admit that you're hurt in this moment. And that doesn't make you broken, right? That doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. It means you're human, right? And you have all the right to feel how you feel. Whatever emotion, whatever it is that you're feeling in this moment, it's okay, right? I'm telling you it's okay. And it's not so much that you need me to tell you that, right? I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to feel it. I want you to take a breath, right? And really realize it truly is okay. Avoiding it, running away from it, not facing it isn't going to make it go away. If your desire of you, or if you desire to come out on the other side with peace, happiness, love, joy, which means that you found a way to reconnect with yourself, accepting that you're hurt is the first step. Giving yourself the love that you desire or the love that you need. Giving yourself the compassion, the empathy that you need. Right? Those are truly the steps in finding your way back to yourself. It truly is okay to feel how you feel. Don't run away from it. Don't avoid it. Right? Don't believe that you're broken. There's nothing wrong with you at all. And the only thing that is wrong with you is that you've convinced yourself that there's something wrong with you. But in this moment in time, the healing, the cure that you seek, you have it. And you just have to wake up and see it. Right? You have to wake up and admit to the fact that you're hurt. Because it truly is okay to not be okay. We're not meant to be perfect. We're human. We mess up sometimes. We fall off. We make the wrong choices. We go the wrong way. We're ignorant. Right? All of us are on a journey of finding ourselves. And that's okay. Right? This is part of the process. And all the blessing, all the healing, all the joy, all the love is truly, I guess, waiting for you to rediscover it. Waiting for you to reconnect to it. Waiting for you to find your way back to it. Alright? So, if you made it this far, thank you for being here with me. When I turned on this camera, I really didn't even know exactly what I was going to say, but those are the words, or those are the things that I have to say. If you helped somebody, I'm grateful. If it didn't, well, it helped me. Right? And I really hope you take care of yourself. I really hope you find your way back to yourself. I really hope you truly rediscover the love within yourself, the freedom within yourself, and realize that there's nothing wrong with you. You're human. You're meant to feel. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna lose your way. But you can always find your way back to yourself. You can always rediscover who you truly are. Take care of yourselves. Give yourselves some love. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace and blessings.